This is your macroeconomics video on the causes of frictional unemployment. Remember, frictional unemployment is caused when people spend more time searching for the right job. One of the things that can complicate or lengthen frictional unemployment is unemployment insurance. This is sometimes referred to as unemployment benefits. This is a government program for people who are unemployed. You can apply to the government to try to get some money to pay you while you are unemployed. There are restrictions, and not everybody who's laid off can get this money. You do have to be laid off from a company that paid into unemployment insurance. You also have to be laid off due to no fault of your own. So you can't quit or have been fired and then get government benefits. Unemployment insurance is not enough money for you to pay your bills while you're unemployed. It's actually a very small amount of money, and it's set differently in every state because it's paid out by state governments. Unemployment insurance is meant to help people have enough money so that they can actually find a new job. If you have no money coming in and you can't pay your phone bill or you can't put gas in the car, it's really hard to get calls back for interviews or to get to an interview should you get one. So it's always easier to pay a little bit of money to people to help them get the next job than it is to have people now completely unemployed, also possibly homeless, and then needing full welfare benefits. But unemployment insurance does have a downside. Because people are getting a little bit of money, it's possible that they could put off taking the very first job that comes along. If you have a little bit of money coming in and maybe you have a little bit of savings as well, then it's possible that you wait for the right job as opposed to the first job. And remember, the longer that job search is, the longer you take accepting any type of work, the longer you're considered unemployed. Now, in order to get unemployment insurance, you also have to prove to the government that you're actually looking for work. This typically means you have to log on into a website weekly and you have to literally tell them where you sent in your resume, who's the manager you sent it to, the person, so that the government could contact them. You also typically have to meet with a government employment agent who is somebody who helps tie qualified workers to employers that they know are hiring. Unemployment insurance benefits are also time limited, so you cannot get them forever. Anytime we have a really significant recession, typically the federal government steps in and either adds money to the program or extends the time period for which you can get unemployment benefits. Unemployment benefits increase frictional unemployment because some people can take a longer amount of time to search for the right job. Now, the benefits of paying this money through the government is that it reduces uncertainty for families. So if you have a family that has to have food and certain medications, then having a little bit of money come in can make that more sustainable while you're looking for a next job. It also allows people to easier access to apply for jobs, to buy a new suit, or to buy a professional outfit for their next interview. And it also results in better job matches. If we wait for the right job to come along and match the right worker with the right job, they're more likely to stay in that job for a longer period of time. If we just had everybody take the first job that came along, it's possible that that's not the right job and they will end up quitting that job at some point to get a new one. That creates turnover, and that's extremely costly to a business because you have to retrain people constantly, and it takes a while before people get efficient at doing their jobs.